Welcome to Econet's Climate Change Data Visualizations, co-funded by the European Union. This initiative focuses on sustainable solutions to address climate change challenges. Climate change significantly impacts biodiversity by altering habitats and disrupting ecosystems. This section explores how these changes affect global plant and animal life. Rising temperatures force species to migrate to cooler areas, affecting ecosystems. This slide discusses how these shifts impact biodiversity and species survival. This visual illustrates climate change's impact on habitats, showing species migration, polar ice melt, and coral bleaching as key effects. Habitat shifts occur as species move to cooler regions due to rising temperatures. This adaptation is crucial for survival, but poses significant challenges. Warmer oceans cause coral bleaching, threatening marine biodiversity. This slide highlights the critical role of coral reefs in supporting marine life. Endangered species like polar bears and snow leopards face shrinking habitats due to climate change, increasing their risk of extinction. Climate change affects plant species by altering seasons and increasing extreme weather. Some plants, like alpine flowers, are particularly vulnerable. Polar bears rely on sea ice for hunting. As Arctic ice melts, their ability to find food diminishes, threatening their survival. Polar bears hunt seals on sea ice. Melting ice reduces their hunting grounds, impacting their diet and survival. With less ice, polar bears fast longer, risking malnutrition. This affects their health, especially for young cubs dependent on their mothers. Malnutrition and energy deficits lower polar bear reproduction rates. Declining populations may face severe reductions or local extinction. Migratory birds depend on seasonal cues for migration. Climate change disrupts these cues, affecting breeding and food availability. Polar bears are apex predators in the Arctic. Their decline affects ecosystem balance, highlighting the broader impact of climate change. Forests face threats from rising temperatures and deforestation. Climate change intensifies these risks, impacting species reliant on forest habitats. This infographic details the Arctic ice melt's impact on polar bear populations, showing a decline in sea ice extent and its consequences. Mountain species adapt to cold climates. As temperatures rise, they move higher, leading to population declines in lower habitats. Species in mountainous areas have evolved to survive in cold climates. They face challenges as conditions change significantly. Rising temperatures force species to higher altitudes. This shift can lead to mountaintop extinction as suitable habitats diminish. As species move upward, lower habitats lose biodiversity. This affects local ecosystems, from soil health to predator-prey dynamics. Freshwater ecosystems face stress from rising temperatures and water scarcity. Fish and amphibians are particularly vulnerable to habitat loss. Climate change enables invasive species to expand into new regions, competing with native species and disrupting ecosystems. Pollinators like bees and butterflies are crucial for plant reproduction. Climate change threatens their life cycles and food sources. Biodiversity loss reduces ecosystem resilience, impacting food security and water quality. Preserving species diversity is essential for balance. Conservation efforts include creating protected areas and reducing carbon emissions. These actions help species adapt to changing climates. Understanding data visualizations in climate change involves recognizing patterns, comparing data, and interpreting cause and effect. Recognizing patterns and trends in climate data helps identify changes over time, such as temperature increases and ecosystem impacts. Analyzing anomalies and outliers in data can reveal special events or factors, such as extreme temperature spikes or deforestation. Climate change poses a major threat to biodiversity. Understanding its impact emphasizes the need for conservation and climate action. Climate change data is collected from various sources, helping scientists understand long-term patterns and changes in the climate.